televised.
Look at her, Jan. That's not the Michelle we knew 2 years ago.
She was coming to the booth there.
That's just beautiful to see.
It is. It is. What a great amount of growth in that woman. This lady came out already seasoned. You would think she had been on tour for 5 years when she came out here. Cara-Honeychurch.
Cara still coming up light. She doesn't look comfortable to me.
No. She leaves a 3.67 tough spare. Kendra-Gaines 2.06 average on this pair. The lowest of the three.
She definitely found the line. Whatever adjustment she did was great. I believe she just moved a little left.
So Cara-Honeychurch, as I mentioned, the runner-up to Player of the Year. She'll go for this spare. She has to at this point. Taking one, and as we just said, it was July 1997 in Danville, Virginia, when Michelle-Feldman stepped up and made this shot. That to become the first woman to shoot a nationally televised 300, and I think that replay jinxed her. What do you think?
It might have. I didn't see much of a difference in that shot, but like we said, it's the first match. There are two bowlers on the right side. The transition could be setting in. Just overthrew it just a little bit to the right. Leaves the 248.
And Cara now going back to the ball she was using before, and obviously still just searching out there, trying to learn something for the next time she sees this happen. And ooh, that could be costly. Even though she threw 7 strikes in a row, Kendra-Gaines is working on 5 strikes in a row right now.
It's very unfortunate too, but like I said, she could be experiencing some carry down. Extremely big shot for Kendra here.
Huge strike, because believe it or not, that was a lead change. Kendra-Gaines has just jumped in the lead by 2 pins over Michelle-Feldman. We'll be back with more from Liverpool, New York in just a moment. We're back at Flamingo Bowl for the Greater Syracuse Classic. We're going into the 9th frame. Michelle-Feldman actually is in the lead by 8. Kendra-Gaines would have to strike again to take over the lead as we were projecting out some strikes. Michelle-Feldman now in the 9th needs to set this up, and she does.
That's why she's here, Jan. She's tough. She has really matured into one heck of an athlete. The physical was always there. She had to work on the mental. Boy, did she ever. Cara now opted to go back to the stronger ball, try to open the lane up a little bit. And it's just not working, unfortunately.
No, but at least she'll be confident in the fact that she tried everything that she could think of at the time in this game.
Yes.
Big shot right now for Kendra-Gaines. This to take the lead. That is 7 in a row for Kendra-Gaines.
Like I said, this lady has been hot. Look at how smooth, stays down in her shots, really has a nice long arm swing. There's no doubt about it that her 10 pins gone. She loved it.
Cara-Honeychurch took 2, and now Michelle-Feldman stepping up in the 10th. Her best possible score, 265. Gaines's best possible score, 267. During the week, Feldman beat Gaines 233 to 232. Just a 1-pin match. Big shot.
Now that looked very similar to her previous shot on the right lane. I do believe now that the right lane is a little tighter. You can see the power power in her release, but she's so great at staying on her shots, but it just pushes to the right a little too far and leaves the 2-8.
Cara shooting her 10th frame, just kind of trying to get out of the way. Michelle-Feldman really has to pick up this spare. Covers it up. And she'll need to strike, get all she can. She can shoot 245. It will become pin count and mark for Kendra-Gaines.
Cara can't be too disappointed, Jan. She didn't really have a good look all week. She struggled with a few different ball choices, and she's still going to end up in 4th place. I'd be thrilled with that.
This is huge. Needs all 10 to really force, and she does.
And she definitely made an adjustment. She kept that ball in tighter. Great move.
Okay, all we can do is sit back and wait. Honeychurch will finish out Gaines. We'll need to strike on the first shot or 9 spare strike in order to defeat Feldman. Anything less, we could end up in a tie, or it could be Feldman's match.
It's unbelievable that after 7 in a row, you still need a mark.
It is hard to believe, but they both had 7 in a row at one point. Both had an open frame. It was just where the pin count fell, for them.
And that's why spares are so important, and getting the wood on your splits. It always comes down to those pins.
So Gaines needs at least 9 on this shot. If she would get 8, we could have a tie. Oh, and what a break that was.
And she knew it, too. She said, oh, no. That was not a good shot off her hand, and she knew it.
It was well left to target. She will need a spare and a strike to defeat Feldman. And she's saying thank you right now for that 9 count. What the hell
Switching
is that?
to the plastic ball.
Like she was obviously distracted by something that happened. Taking a deep breath, and she'll need all 10. She throws 9 here, Kathy. We'll have a tie.
Which then would result in a 9th and 10th frame roll-off. Which I didn't ask them, but I don't think either one of them want that.
Well, Michelle-Feldman will probably take it right now.
Much better shot. Wow. Oh, my God.
Unbelievable. Talk about going at the last second.
What a great shot off her hand. She stayed down. She followed through. Look at that extension. She couldn't have thrown it any better. And she's shuffled them around and gets the 7. Look at all those pins by the 7 pin. One of them had to hit it. She knew it. Yes.
What an incredible win for Kendra-Gaines. She'll advance with a score of 246 over Feldman and Honeychurch. But first, when we return, what the pros listen to.